That eviction, if you watch the day kitchen, Ozee come dey talk to Kelly. Kelly Ray come say, Kassia, stop, I need to pack it. Now Ozee come to say, Kassia, let me call her your wife. And your wife stop. He say, no, call her Kassia. That was the exact thing they were avoiding. If they say they enter the house, tell the housemate, say, Kassia is my wife, this one is my husband. Therefore, they come and say, your wife said I should call you. Your husband said that. They will not call them by their name. And with that reason, we will not know them by Kelly Ray. We will not know them by Kassia. We will be knowing them by husband and wife. And husband and wife is not their name on the game. And how they portray trend? They wouldn't have trend. And they could just get the house as if they know they the house. Not for know them. If they get me the jack, so now they enter the house, tell everybody, say they won't play the game as bestie.
Honestly speaking, without being biased or any sort, this person just said it how it is. This was the exact thing Kelly Ray and Kassia were avoiding. They need to be known as individuals and not be known for wifey and hubby. I can give it to you 100%. If these two had come into this house, as husband and wife, they would have maybe left the house since. The housemate would isolate them. They would refer them as husband and wife. The people who played with Kassia freely would not play with her. The people who played with Kelly Ray freely would also not play with him. That is why I can also accept that this gameplay they came in with is actually a very interesting one. You understand? It's very interesting one, no cap, and they acted it perfectly because they were free with people. Kelly Ray rocked whatever he wants to rock. Kassia would not even be pissed. Kassia was playful in the house without even letting anybody know. That is the double K for you. They really played this one out well. Anyways, talking about this, Kassia, during her interview, she was asked a question. And the question is that people have actually been saying some things, which I have been seeing too. They said this marriage is going to be dead on arrival. That if Kelly Ray's come out, that this marriage is not going to work. That men can stay your wife. And so people at the other hand has also said that Kassia is going to let Kelly Ray go because now rich men would actually come her way because she has actually appeared on the screen, seeing how beautiful, creative she is. People would actually pick interest in her, that last she's just going to leave her man, that because they need a better life for themselves. Do you know what Kassia replied? Kassia replied and said that they dated for 10 years. Herself and Kelly Ray dated for 10 years. And she has seen richer men, like she saw rich men, and then she chose Kelly Ray over them. So what is going to be any different? That is not like she has not seen rich men before now. Oh, mom, like, baby girl, you actually gave the right answer, no cap. Because I don't see the reason why people would be saying, oh, this marriage is dead on arrival, this marriage is not going to work, and all of that. The way it is at this point, monetary spirit will be everywhere on this marriage. I just hope they become more prayerful, and you fans would have to be praying for them too, because some of these fans, their mind no good. Still talking about her interview, Ebuka even asked her about their marriage and how they concealed it and they hid it, and do they think any housemate suspected and why. So Kassia revealed that the people who suspected fully are the Mbadiwe twins, and truly we also have the Mbadiwe twins. They were all over Kassia every now and then saying that, oh, there is something going on here that they can't actually pinpoint on. So she feel like their reason is that because Kelly Ray take care of her, Kelly Ray feed her and all of that. And to her, she feel like that reason is not good enough because she acted her role very well so as not to let people know anything. Even Kelly Ray did the same. And then Ebuka said that reason is actually good enough to suspect. And the way Kelly Ray cares for her differently. Even there was a time Kelly Ray washed her clothes and then the stain did not go out. Kelly Ray took the clothes immediately to go rewash. So Ebuka just, took her down memory lanes on when that happened. And then Kassia said, funny enough, that's how Kelly Ray is to his friends. That he's a caring person, a selfless person, that if you're his friend, that's how he treats you so special. That was what Kassia said. And then Kassia said something again about how Victoria is actually her comfort place. That she's someone that even when she's pissed or when she's not happy, when she's having a rough day, it's the person she can run to, her go-to person and have peace, And then Ebuka asked her aside Victoria, who would she actually call her favorite person again in that house? And then she says it's Anita, that she likes Anita, that Anita is actually a very sweet person. And truly, truly, Anita is a sweet soul, but it's so painful to see how people are actually trying to put the abuser tag on her. And then she was asked about the sheep in the house. She was asked about the Sean and Wanni, the Tonita, and then the Soli sheep. So the Shani, which is Sean and Wanni, she says she feel like their feelings is mutual, that they like each other. For the Tonita, she also said she feel like those two also like each other. But for the Soli sheep, that is Nelly and Suge, she says she feel like is not real, that the two are just in it for the game. That's okay. Ebuka asked her why, and then she said there was a time Nelly told her after one nomination that she would have also nominated Suge because it's all for the game. So that's why she feel like it is nothing there. And she also spoke about Nelly, feeling that Nelly was the one who made her issue with Onyeka escalate. Like she told Nelly, Nelly went to tell Onyeka. So she feel like if she had gone direct to tell Onyeka, that issue wouldn't have escalated like that. And Ebuka was like, okay, so do you think it's something you would have actually tried to mend or something? She said no, because herself and Onyeka were never friends. Now, talking about never been friends, she was asked about Ozee and Victoria sheep, and then she said she thinks Ozee like Victoria, but from the other end she thinks it's just based on friendship from Victoria end, because Victoria told her that herself and Ozee knew from outside and they are actually friends based on mutual friends. Like that's Victoria's friends and Ozee, that Victoria's friend is a friend to Ozee. That's what it means by a mutual friend. And then Victoria says she's romantically involved with this mutual friend. So you can see that being romantically involved with this mutual friend would automatically make her not to have anything to do with romantic thing to do with Ozee. Meanwhile, she was also asked about Wanni. She said she do not think she would want to have any conversation with Wanni outside of the house, because why? That Wanni and Handi are those people that when they have enemies, they would want you to be enemies with those people, and she cannot roll with such people. That was what she said. She said first time it has happened, Wanni as Handi gave her attitude because of Ruthie. They felt like she took sides. Now, Ruthie them coming back to the house again, she noticed that Wanni was giving her attitude. And she noticed it's because of maybe she's closer to the Ruthie them. So at this point, she do not feel like she would have even have conversation with them, because she cannot roll with people who would actually want you to be enemies with whom they are not friends with. That was what she said. And this reply in particular has actually stirred brows on the social space. People feel like her. So Kassia do not like Wanni. Some people are saying, oh, and Wanni was calling you her friend. In fact, let's see some of it on the social space. So this person says, I didn't know Kassia have beef with Wanni. And then someone says she's beefing alone. I have never seen Wanni talk bad about her. Really? Really? You're sure you've never seen Wanni talk bad about her? If you've not seen Wanni talk bad about her, that means you've also not seen Kassia talk bad about Wanni. It's very simple that way. So Amila says, they are here crying under my post, forgetting that their fave has always been saying she wants to be friends with Kassia outside the house. On Sunday, she was even crying, saying Kassia is my friend, but she didn't even bother asking if I am fine or not. Instead, she was laughing. Kassia was shocked because she didn't even know that they were friends. No, the person Kassia felt like they were never friends is Onyeka. With Wanni, Kassia and Wanni, they are really cool more than the way they were with Onyeka. But guys, the drags on the social space must continue happening. You guys know already. Now, moving forward to Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray fan base are really doing so much. Their voting power is choco. They are using bottled water as a souvenir. They are doing a lot. Meanwhile, talking about Kelly Ray, I told you guys that with the family members coming to send a shout out and drop their emotional support, has actually stirred brows, like Kelly Ray's own in particular, because of the background her family was in. They started using it on him. I told you guys already about that. Guess what? People are still trending it. They are still talking about it. As you can see from Shelville, I was a Kelly Ray fan. However, I stopped voting him due to being a serial wahala. However, after seeing his family background, I will consider supporting him again. Imagine. Hey, people though. Okay, the Cinto says, Kelly is poor. His family does not look rich. K-Squad, let's do it for Kelly Ray. The haters may laugh at him right now, but the Bible tells us the pain we're feeling right now does not compare to the joy that is coming. He is the chosen one. So the fans are utilizing this opportunity of people dragging Kelly Ray and calling him poor because of his family and everything. See what people have to say about Kelly Ray family. K Squad, please, this should motivate you to go harder for Kelly Ray. You know, the fans are they are milking this issue in particular, like they are not joking with it. But my question to the people on the social street is that, what do you people really want? For the housemates whom their parents appeared in a very sweet background, you people say they were faking it, that they are not real. Now, this one, the family appeared in a real background, you are complaining. I totally get what you're saying. It's heartbreaking to see people get shame for just being proud of where they come from. Like, why should someone background be a reason for mockery? I still ask that question too. Yes, Kelly Ray is from a struggling family. He said it many times that he is also an orphan. He didn't have a nice childhood because he had to hustle from young age and he is still hustling. Laugh at him today, it is fine, but God will definitely bless him one day. Omo, what's Kelly Ray fan base? The K Squad, that is it, the wifey and his fan base. Omo, una they milk this thing while lie, because of people has really been coming for him, because as you can see, they are saying it seems as though Kelly Ray's family is struggling. It seems as though the cheater husband is this and that. They've been cooking up things with his name, which the fans are actually utilizing the opportunity because it will actually do him good during this voting period. Imagine somebody coming over to see that what people are trying to do is drag a person about his background. What would they do? They would immediately want to check more about that person and maybe vote for the person. Okay, so this person said, "Good God, Kelly Ray said they are his sister's neighbor and he no really know them. Child, my orphan don't suffer. And why are you people family shaming him?" Anyways, that's what they do on the baby streets. You must have money. Oh. That's why some of these housemates fake their lifestyle, because what fans want to see is all this glowing thingy, all the spingings, all the shining stuff. If you're not shining, if you're not borrowing clothes, if you're not doing things to fake a lifestyle, they will say you are not a monk, you are not a celebrity. That is a really, really awful thing to do. Kudos to all of the celebrities who are not listening to all those fans or not letting those fans put them in pressure or started doing things that they don't want to do. Meanwhile, still on Kelly Ray, people are sharing things. I think they have a discussion and people are sharing the same thing about him. Kelly Ray gave Kassia the money she used to start a business and left his family to look like that. Make it make sense to me. And then somebody says useless agenda. So now, people are doing this. They don't know they're actually promoting Kelly Ray with this thing. If you are amongst the fan base doing this thing on Kelly Ray, you are actually promoting him. This thing you people are lamenting on PR everywhere. You guys are the one doing the PR for free at this point. You leave your fans, your fave, you're supposed to trend and vote at the same time so that people who are really not into Biggie's show would see it and then vote for your fave. Rather, you're promoting someone else that people would see and maybe vote for. You guys should be careful before you kindly slip off winning from your fave's hand or from anybody's hand to give somebody a winner and make the person a winner. I've dropped my 2 cents though, and that's how I'll be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.